Hi, Valor. This week, one of Valor's largest sports is starting back up. Track is back in action, and Valor is eager to be competing once again. Today, Jeff Cook, the head cross country coach and distance track coach, will be joining us to answer some questions ahead of the season. Hello, Coach. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Griffin. It's great to be with you tonight. Thanks for interviewing me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for coming on. So, let's just jump into some of the questions. What are you excited for as a new track coach this year?
Oh, that's a good question. We had such a successful cross country season with the boys team and the girls team, and yet I think as a new cross country coach and now as a new head distance coach for track, um, I want to see some of that success continue to move forward.
Hmm.
Some of that is performance oriented. So I'd love to see us win a state title. I think if both teams could be top two in the state, that would be a huge success. I also think that at least one of the teams has a significant chance of winning at the state. We have such a strong group of distance boys that
Hmm.
we're going to be tough to beat. I also have a goal of having us become very much like a family. And kind of like Coach Miller said today, families can be kind of messy. It's not that we're perfect, but that's definitely been an area of growth that I've seen this year is how do we really bond together, believe in each other, cheer for each other, even have conflict, but work through it and believe them in the best in each one of us. So I'm really hoping to see that develop. One of the ways that we're also doing that is we're bringing on both a coach, John Lodwick, but we're also bringing on a new coach, Stephanie Townsend, and I think she's going to help with the girls team in just some really cool ways.
Yeah, and thanks so much for that response. How are you handling the pressure and success as the coach of a national level team?
um, well, I try not to take myself too serious. So I absolutely love running. I spend a lot of time on the weekends really thinking about each one of you and what kind of training you need. I don't think one formula fits everybody. So some of our freshmen and sophomores need a really different training plan than our juniors and seniors. On the
Hmm.
other hand, someone like yourself who's been running for years and years, you're not really a freshman runner. You're a freshman student, but your running career goes way beyond that. And so I try to make things really contextual. Um, and like I said, I try not to take myself too serious. Try to laugh with you guys. I recognize that some workouts we just kill, and other workouts, kind of like today's, we it's okay to just have a mediocre workout.
Hmm.
There's a bigger picture in mind. Um, in the process of getting to know you guys, in the process of trying to get to know your parents, in the process of trying to create. So we've got another two coaches that we're going to bring on for cross country in the fall. So building a strong coaching staff so it doesn't all sit on my shoulders. That's part of it. And then, of course, leaning on athletic director Keith Wall and Brian Bond. They're a good support for us as well.
And what does it mean for you to be coaching at Valor, which is such a great school for faith and academics alike?
Mm. It's kind of a merging of my worlds. So I don't know that you know, but I was a youth pastor for about 10 years. And so, in some ways, this is kind of like youth ministry where I get to both do youth ministry, but I also get to do something that I love.
Hmm.
So, I ran in high school and, I ran in college and I've run since then, coached since then. So, I get to merge. And I've always coached at public schools. So, it's kind of a merging of that kind of youth pastor like thing with running. And then to be a part of a program that values excellence and that has the resources of the weight room and the compression boots,
Hmm.
um, and just families that really want excellence. It's really unlike any other high school.
And I guess that really just leads me into the next question, which is how important is your faith towards shaping the program?
Yeah, it's a good question. I would say it is of the utmost importance. it's really easy to think of high school running as like just the biggest thing in life. I think I thought that way. I think my daughter thought that way. Um, you have great relationships. It's great to perform. As I've told you guys, when we run, we reflect God's glory back to Him. And at the same time, having been out of high school for a long time, I know of all the different hurdles, as Keith Wall would say, all the hurdles that come up in life and the decisions that we make about college and marriage and kids and jobs, and knowing that Christ is the Lord of our life and that He leads us through those mazes or over those hurdles. It has to be the most important thing as we shape this program, because it's going to be the thing that shapes the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for joining us today and helping us answer some questions. It really means a lot that you took your time out to come do this interview. I just want to say thanks for watching.
Absolutely. Griffin, it's been good to be with you.
Yeah, thank you.